My rule of thumb is don't shoot it unless I like it myself. And this is a home that I truly like. It's a beautiful home with a nice open concept. It's a large home, under 3,600 square feet, built in 2006 with a lot of cool features, with a great price at $699. So stay tuned for the full tour of this beautiful home. Like I said, I'm not going to waste my time and give you a full tour of a home unless I like it myself. And so a lot of the homes that you've seen, pretty much every home that you've seen on my page, I like those homes a lot. So that's why I'm giving you guys a full tour. And this home is no exception. So let's go and give you the full tour of this beautiful property. All right, so I'm here today in Southwest Cape Coral to feature this incredible property here that you see in front of me. This is a 4-bedroom with a den, 3 full bathrooms, 3-car garage. Most recently, the roof was actually replaced. That's a nice tile roof. I love the tile roofs. I think they're definitely a Florida style. So before we go in, let me give you a tour of the neighborhood here real quick. This is located just north of Cape Coral Parkway. All the homes that you see on the left over here are golf access. These are expensive homes. They're close to $1 million, if not more than that. And about, let's see, 4 houses down, that's Cape Coral Parkway right there. And within a quarter mile, you have Lobster Lady, you have Publix. Everything's conveniently located close by. The other feature I want to mention about this property that I really like is most homes are on a standard quarter-acre lot. This is actually an oversized lot at 0.36 of an acre, so it's about 120 feet on the frontage and 125 feet deep. And then, of course, the lot next door, you got some neighbors over here, the burrowing owls. So all you see, the stakes in the ground there, that means there's burrowing owls there. They're a protected species, so you have no neighbors to your side as far as living in the house, but you do have some burrowing owls there. And then, of course, the house is fully fenced. It is a pool home. So let's go inside and give you guys a tour of this home. Again, the first thing you're going to notice is this beautiful pavers here with this 3-car garage. You have plenty of space to park your vehicle. It's a true 3-car garage. So you actually have spaces inside the garage to park versus some homes. The garages are not that wide and you have some difficulty parking in there. So as you're walking in here, I like what they did with the curved entryway here with the tile. Just a nice little feature. Landscaping is on point. And then look at this grand entryway. So this house is located on a dry lot and it is priced at $699. So for the size of the house and for the features that you get with this house, I think this is priced really well. And you got this little nice seating area right here. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning right now. As you can see, you've got sunlight right now hitting the front of your house. This has western exposure towards the back. So right now with the sun coming up, you're getting a lot of the sun coming in from the east right here. And so you're getting a lot of sunlight here. But come around noon, a little bit later on, this is all under shade. So you can comfortably sit underneath here and, have a couple drinks and watch what the neighbors are up to. All right, let's go inside and check this place out. All right, so as soon as you walk in, you're going to notice got these tall ceilings. I believe they're about 12-foot ceilings here. And you got this beautiful tile throughout the house. I did notice that some of the rooms they've updated over the years. They used to have carpeting and they've added like a laminate in there. I'll point that out. So this technically would be your living room right here. It's a good sized room. Definitely plenty of space to entertain. Overlooking the pool area and the lanai. To your right over here with the arches, you have the dining room. Definitely a good sized dining room. Lots of natural light with that big window there. And look at the details in the ceiling. Again, I really like this house, so I wanted to feature this today. All right, let's go walk through the house here. All right, so before we get into this section over here with the bedrooms, let me go through the kitchen. So you do have a pocket sliding door right here. We can close off the kitchen if you wanted to. You have a pantry right here to your left. It's a good sized pantry. Got lots of space here. And then look at this kitchen. I'm a fan of the wood look. I'm a fan of the browns by now. You realize that. So I'm a big fan of this kitchen. Again, this is what was popular back in 2006. And so you don't see this around anymore. I like these homes. My personal home is also about 20 years old because it's got the character. And then it's got a double oven right there. That's a nice feature. You don't see that too often. And then you have another seating area right here. So you got the dining room, and then you got another seating area over here by the kitchen. And of course, you got a seating area right here overlooking your family room. So this is really where you're going to be spending most of your time, and where the owners of this house have also been spending most of their time. Obviously, the house has minimum furnishings right now. They've technically moved out of the house, so they just left behind some furniture here, which I would assume is probably negotiable. And then you have a real wood-burning fireplace. So you'll get to use this probably once or twice a year. They're not as common down here, but I do love the brick look. I like the idea a lot. So from somebody being from up north, from New York, having a fireplace in my previous home, this is a nice feature to have and definitely brings back some memories. And again, we don't get too, doesn't get too cold down here, but in the winter months, we've had it down in the 50s, and you got to turn on the heat for a short period of time. All right, so let's go through the rest of the house here. So this door right here leads out to the pool area. So technically this bathroom right here would be your pool bath. You got this walk-in shower, towel from top to bottom. This leads into your first bedroom. So you got a closet on this side, and you got a closet on this side. So a ton of storage space, and it's pretty deep. Got one right there. Your first bedroom right here. I also like the color choices that they use throughout the house. So the paint kind of matches the lifestyle down here. But I have noticed that the white colors are coming back. They're making a comeback. More and more homes are going back to the white walls. I still prefer more color. This is your second bedroom. You can see right here they replaced the flooring. This is like a laminate type flooring. They did the same thing in this bedroom. This was a little bit darker. Looks like whoever lived here, they gave the kids or whoever was stationed in these rooms the choices of what type of flooring they wanted, because you have kind of different flooring throughout the house. That's a good sized closet right there. In this house, let me also point out, it's got 8-foot doors throughout, and then look at the detail. So again, I'm more of a fan of tile. It stays cooler, it's easier to clean. So you could always get that updated and add some value to the property. So that was the second bedroom. Here's your second bathroom, and this one's shared. Okay, so this is your third bedroom. This house has 4 bedrooms plus a den. And again, lots of, the light in here isn't working for some reason. But the closets are really good size. I'm very impressed by that. And this house, I really like the layout of this house. Okay, this is where your AC unit is, your air handler. Most of the new homes now have this in the garage, but I'm not surprised to see this somewhere in the house. More storage space right here. And this is right next to the laundry room. Good sized laundry room. No sink in here, but it's overlooking the front of the house right there. Just to give you an idea where it is. And then let me just show you the garage real quick. There's epoxy flooring in here. You do have a utility sink in here. Here's your water heater. good sized garage. And then they actually put in an AC unit right there in the wall. So it's tolerable spending time in the garage in the summertime down here if you needed to. It does get very hot in the garage. It's like a second sauna. So you get a free sauna included with every purchase of every house in the summer here. All right, so this is just the hallway that leads out to the other rooms over here. So again, very unique layout, but it's a big house. You got your living room over there, your family room, your kitchen. Now let's head out to the other wing of the house, which again, look at these arches. I love that. I got that in my house. That's one of the reasons why I like this house. Just the little details that they do that you don't see around as much anymore. So this is your den. It does have a closet in there, so technically this can be used as a fifth bedroom. But look at these built-ins. I mean, why would you want to convert this? You know, even if you don't own a business, you want to create a business just to work from home in this office. This is such a nice office. And they even have a little nap area over here. Look at that. You know, that's where you take your 15-minute naps in the afternoon so you can recharge and get back to work. So I like this room a lot. You got more storage right there. And then you got these nice doors to lead into the master. To the left, and again, you got more arches. Here's your master or your primary bedroom or bathroom. You got a sink on that side, a tub in the middle. I really like what they did with the tub and the tile on the floor there. That looks beautiful. Then you have your second sink right there and also a seating area. More storage, private toilet. And then you got this nice walk-in shower. This is a big shower. Towel from top to bottom. All right. So beautiful bathroom. Now let's head into the master. Before you get into the master, again, more arches. You got this huge walk-in closet on one side and a bigger one on this side. So talk about storage. You got a ton of it in this house. And you got these high ceilings, lots of natural light. Again, they picked out different flooring here. This is also like a laminate. And then you got the door that leads out to the pool area. This is a big bedroom. This is a king-size bed, and you can see still how much room you have in here. You can put another bed against that wall if you wanted to. All right, let's head out outside to the lanai area where the pool is. Let me know what you think about this house. Of course, reach out if you have any questions. It might be available. It might not be available by the time you reach out. If it's not available, that's okay. We'll find you something like it. Again, this property right now is listed at $699. This is a great price for this house considering the size of the house and the features. And look at the size of this pool. That's a big pool. It is fully heated. So you got a seating area over there. And it's very quiet out here. Big seating area right there, all in the shade. Again, this house has western exposure. So you're going to be able to sit out here during the evening and watch the sunsets. All right, let's just head out over here real quick. And let me just point this out on this side. This is definitely worth pointing out. There's a nice size shed outside here. By the way, there's that door that leads out to the pool bath. You can see the house is fully fenced in. And then here's your shed. Just nice having that. Not a lot of homes, especially new construction homes, have a shed. But this one does have a shed, so you got some storage. You can see the side yard. You got plenty of room over here. All right, that's it for the tour of this beautiful home here in Southwest Cape Coral, just north of Cape Coral Parkway. Great location on here, beautiful home. So if you're interested in this property or any other real estate here in Cape Coral, give me a call today and subscribe below to get updated on any future updates like this in the Cape Coral area and listing tours. So again, thank you for watching. Have an excellent day.